Hi, it's Brendan Payne with Century 21 again. And today I want to go through and talk to you about variable number one that's going to determine whether or not an agent gets stabilized and actually starts producing at an early stage in their career. And that has to do with skills. The first thing that you have to understand is real estate, like any other industry, there are a set of skills that you need to learn. And primarily, they revolve around the conversations of real estate. So just like every other job, there is a language that allows us to communicate effectively with our clients. The easier we can communicate, the more effective we are at communicating, then typically the better we are at converting business. So our hard work at finding leads actually turns into us converting those leads. Now that's pretty elementary, pretty understandable. But most of the time, the agent's question is, well, yeah, but what do I need to look for in order to make sure that I'm with the right company or the right coach to ensure that I do get the skills? Now, you're going to hear a lot about coaching programs and training programs and all of that. The number one thing that you have to be looking for is to make sure that whoever's guiding you, be it a mentor, be it a coach, be it a broker, is actually skilled in the conversation of sales themselves. If not, then the experience that they have isn't going to translate eventually. Eventually, you're going to be stuck because they don't maybe know how to have certain conversations or handle certain objections that we all deal with every day. So the first thing is to be able to recognize, am I actually with someone who's mentoring me that understands how to communicate effectively? The second is, am I surrounded by other people who are going to support my growth, or am I in a constant competition with other people in my office, in my company? Because constant competition within the office or amongst your peers is not a supporting role. And this is a very difficult career to start in as a single agent going out there without the support of the people that are around you. Listen, one of the things that I believe 100%, and I coach my agents to believe, is there is enough business out there for everybody. There's going to be competition naturally. It's like any other business. But the reality is there's no need to compete inner office with individual agents because we've all been there. We have to kind of lift each other up and help each other with the conversations that we know we all had to learn at one point. And the third is, are you going to put yourself in a position based on the resources that you have available to be able to learn the skills? Meaning, do you have a mentor set up for you in the company? Do you have someone that you can role play tough conversations with? Do you have someone that when you're in the middle of maybe a transaction that is a little bit more difficult than the average one, do you have somebody to go to that has actually been there and sold a lot of properties to kind of help you through that? Because at the end of the day, there's a finite number of conversations that you need to hear in this business and know how to kind of navigate through. Once you've heard those, and that might take a year or two, if you're doing a lot of business and then very involved in making a lot of contacts, if you're doing that, then over a period of time, your experience level is going to grow incrementally. You're going to have significantly more experience in a shorter period of time than maybe in some agents that have been in the business for 2-3 times the amount of years that you have. So skills is a critical factor in getting stabilized and learning how to actually sell in this business. Stay tuned for the next video where I actually talk about contacts. How do you actually get in touch with people and start working on those skills? Talk to you soon.